Hello friends, welcome back to the channel of beginners. So if you are new to this channel, please subscribe, share my videos, then follow my application on the description below. So in this channel, I'm teaching you how to develop a business app for posting your products. So now let's start. As you see, I just on my main activity, I only created a button, then I give it the ID of open button. Then on my Java side of our main activity, I created a button, then I initialized it, then I set it on click listener to open a admin menu. So so you come to a dev lesson to create a new activity. This is example. Then you come to activity, then you click an empty activity, then you write admin main. So then you finish. So now let's start. So we close this main activity. Okay, so we split, then we come here, we need the liner layout. So we say liner layout, then we say image parent. So we want to match parent, image parent, then we close. Okay, so inside we need another constraint layout, image parent, then we close. Then inside we'll create a image view. Say image view, we need a 40 dp. Then we come to lane height, we need 30 dp. Then so you need to create on a drawable, you need to create a asset. So it's simple, you just create a new, then you say vector asset. Okay, so you come here, you click and clip art. Then you can search for close. As you see, this is the close. Then you say okay, then you change the name to close, then you leave the color as white, or you can change it to black, so it's up to you. Right, then you say next. So now let's go back. So you say S01, then I'll choose the close. Okay, then I'll close by slash, then align it on the start, then align it on top. Okay, so as you see right now, let's go between a liner layout and the constraint layout. We want to add, let's add we want to add something. So let's say I want to add a card view. Okay, so say card view, then match parent, and then we say match parent again, then we close. So we'll copy, let's copy this, just cut, then paste it between constraint bottom and liner layout, then you paste it there. Okay, so on a card view we say we want to say corner radius, So let's try to make it 20. Then we say elevation, let's make it again 20 and see. Okay, then we say a margin, let's make it 20. Okay, so now you want to write bottom here. We'll create another image view, so we say image view. Okay, we can say text before, you can say text view, text view, then wrap content, view, then wrap view, then close. Okay, so we say text, and then we write say upload product. Then we make this text, then we say text size to, let's make it 20 dp. Okay, then yeah, we say text color, then let's make it to black. Then we say text style, let's make it to bold. Okay, so let's align this text on this side, then we align on top. Okay, then image parent, align this side. Okay, then we connect to the image, to the close button. Okay, so let's match in top, let's say match in top, let's make it a 5 dp. Okay, then match in start, let's make it 5 because there's corners there. Okay, so let's copy this and paste it to the text. Okay, so bottom of this text we want to make a image view, so we say image view, then we say image parent, then we make it to, let's make it to 250 dp. Okay, then we say CLC, then I will select image holder. You can create an asset of an image holder. Okay, so as you see, that's the image that I created, an image asset. So now I'll close this, then I'll give this ID, so I'll call it an ID of ID. I'll say my image, or I can say a product image. Okay, so I will align on start, then constrain on end, then bottom of the text. Okay, so then I'll match in the top. So let's say match in the top. I'll say match in the top. Match in the top. Let's make it 10. Okay, so then we say match in start. Let's make it 5 TP. Then say match in end, another 5 TP. Sorry. So right, we need to change the ID of this image view because it's a closed image. So let's say close image. Okay, then we come to the text to align, then we change this to close so that we don't forget the ID of that image. Okay, so now as you see, so let's go back to design. Right, then you want to search for text input, so you can say text input, then press and drag and drop inside here. Okay, so let's check. Okay, right, it's already here. So now as you see, and then we remove this, then we say then let's say style, we want to make a style of this, then we say outline, we say in style, we say outline pattern, outline, we need outline box instead. So let's try say outline, then you look for outline box. Okay, outline box, yeah, it's the one that I wanted. Okay, so now constrain to start, constrain to the end, then we constrain bottom of the product image. Okay, so now inside this is our text edit, so we'll give this an ID. So we'll say product disk. So product, yeah, you can say product disk is a shortcut of product description. So then here we say product description. So product description. Okay, so let's match in this. We can match in this. You can say match in top. Let's make it 10. Right, then we say match in start or end, then we say 5 TP. Okay, then say match in start, let's make it 5 TP again. Okay, so yeah, then now you are done there. You want to add the pattern for uploading, so we go back to design, we select an image and pattern, we drag and drop it here. Okay, so it's just a shortcut. Then we give this an ID of upload pattern, so we can say upload pattern, then we say upload, yeah, I can say upload product. Okay, then we constrain this. Then we put there bottom of the text, then you align direct constraint to. Okay, so I think the design is okay now. So our design is okay now. So now let's yeah, it's okay. So at the bottom of this, we want to add a floating pattern. So we'll come here and search for floating. Okay, so we want this outside of our. Okay, so you can create a floating asset. So I created one to save time, then I'll select that one. Then as you see, the floating pattern is inside the liner layout. We'll copy, we'll cut it. I want it outside, so we'll paste outside here. Okay, so we need this pattern to be floating pattern. Okay, then we need this to be down, bottom, and right side end at the end. Okay, then you can say the margin, let's make it a margin of 2 or 1. So let's just say margin both sides, let's make it 2. Yes, so now we are done with that one. So right, let's say this IT is a liner layout, so you can say liner layout product. Okay, now let's hide this. So say visibility invisible. Okay, so that it will be invisible. So now we create a new liner layout. Say liner layout image parent. Okay, so then we close this. So then now let's try to create a recycle view. Let's try and see recycle view. Then we image parent, then we close this. Okay, so we give it an ID of let's say ID of you can say product, yeah, product recycle view. We can say recycler, it's okay. Okay, yeah, it's okay. Then this one will always visible, so we can leave it like that. Then we give it an ID of we can say layout. You can say layout recycling. Okay, so now we were done there, so I think it's okay. Then we will see. So let's come to admin main. Okay, we start by creating an edit text. Let's say edit text equals to product disk. Okay, then we close, then we say image view, then we call image view. Right, with image view we say close, then we say product image, then we close, then we come to floating pattern, we say floating. Okay, floating pattern, we say we can say it's a floating pattern because we only have one pattern, so we can say floating pattern. Okay, then we need our liner layout, so we call linear layout. Then we say can say liner layout product say liner layout product, then we put a comma, then we add a liner layout again, then we say recycle. You can say recycle view, it's okay. Alright, so now you are done. Then you want to initialize all these patterns, so we start by product. We say product description equals to find view r.id product description, then we close, then we press Ctrl+D, so we have 1 2 3 4 5, so I say 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so I'm pressing Ctrl and D, then we close, initialize close, then we come to ID, we say close, then we say product image, then we come to, we say product image, then we come here and say product image, then we say it's a floating pattern, so we say a floating pattern. We come this side and say floating pattern. Okay, then now we want to initialize a liner layout, so we say linear layout. Okay, so okay, right, you are done. Now we want to create a floating pattern and a closing pattern. So right now we want to say floating pattern dot set on click listener, on click listener. Okay, so floating pattern, if you click floating pattern, you want to view a product upload, so you say you want to set the product to be visible, so you say dot set visibility visible. Okay, then we say a liner layout recycle dot set visibility. You can say invisible, it's okay, or you can say gone, it's okay. So you can choose one of your choice. So I'll say invisible. Okay, so that it will be visible and invisible. So now we can say a close. We want to initialize float pattern. So to save time, we can say close. Then I'll copy this. Then I'll paste it here. Okay, so I'll just change and I will add invisible. Then I'll remove this. Okay, so now if you click close button, it will be visible. The product upload product will be invisible, then a recycle view will be visible. Okay, so let's try to see if we had this correct. So I'll plug my device. I'm using a device. Okay, so let me wait my device to connect. Okay, so my device is now connecting. Then I will run the project and save my project. So it's working fine. So we want to align our product description to the start. So let's go back to design and check for text input. Then we say margin top, margin end. Then we didn't say margin start. So say margin start. So we add margin start then to 5. Okay, so I think it's okay. So let me check our time so that our video will not be long. So let me pause the video and check pattern. So we want to, let's duplicate this one, then we change, we make it a floating pattern to be in floating to make it visible. So we say floating to make it visible. Okay, so now what we want to do, we want to create a pattern. We want to create a pattern. So we start by on top, we come to on top on a global, then we say private static, then we say final int. Okay, then we say request code. This is for requesting an image code. So we say request code, we say equals to, you can say 101, it's okay. Okay, then we come to, we want, if we click the image, the product image, so we say product image dot set on click listener. Then we say new, we say on click listener. Then we start to call color. So we want to say intent. We say intent. Then you can say intent to color. So let's say intent color. Okay, equals to new intent. Then we intent the color. So we say intent dot action, we want to pick, so we'll say pick. Then we close. Then we say intent gallery. We say intent gallery dot set type. So you want to set type because it's images. So we'll say image. Okay, then slash, then star. So if you don't put this slash star, images will be not viewed. So you want to access the gallery. Then we start. We say start activity for results. Then we request code. So intent, we intent gallery. Okay, then we say comma, request code, the request code that we wrote on top. Okay, so yeah, I think it's okay. So let me check on top, because Right, the problem is int. As you see, if I click here, it says required type is int. I provided, so it means I made a mistake. This is a final int. Okay, right, the problem has been resolved. So now we'll do fast is then we want to make this video up to 35. So let's run the project. I'll save my project, then I'll connect my device and see. Then I'll run the project. Okay, right, successfully installed on my device. So let me check. Yes, the gallery is opening. I accessed my photos. Okay, so it's good. On the next video of our Java site, we will start uploading. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you are new. Download my application DevSelfTech. My application is called DevSelfTech. So thank you for watching this video. You can also download the source codes of this lesson direct to my app. Thank you.